Hi everyone, I am Abhijit Singh and in this video I will be telling you the solutions of Codeforces round 1810 division 2 from problems A to problem C. So let's begin with the first problem. So in this problem we have to arrange the numbers from 1 to n so that the means uh, the weight of the permutation is I divide means uh, number of indices for which I divides pi, and what we have to do is that we have to print a line containing n integers so that the permutation p has minimum possible weight. So we can show that for each case means for every possible n the for every possible weight for every possible n, the weight of the permutation will be 1 for a particular weight of permutation will be 1 for a particular permutation, and we can means devise this basis upon if n is odd we can follow a particular strategy to make this permutation. What we can do is if n is odd, like n is if 3, so what we can do is we can keep the first 1 at position 1 only, and then start swapping the numbers 2 in a pair, means like we can write 1 3 2. So what will happen here, one will divide every number, so if 1 is present here 1 will divide 1 also, so the weight will be 1, and in the remaining cases since it means an odd number is present at an even index, so or even index cannot divide an odd number, and here an even number is present at an odd index, so odd number cannot be means odd index cannot divide an even number. Similarly for 5 we can do this 1 3 2 5 4, and so only this index is means only 1 is divisible by its index and the remaining is not. And so what is the strategy for n is even? So when n is even, what we can do is we can start swapping the number from beginning only, if n is 4, then we can write 2 1 4 3, so 1 will divide 2 but 2 will not divide 1, and after that none of the indices is going to divide the pi value, since at means at odd indices we are going to place even value, and at even indices we are placing odd values, so only at the first position the index will divide the pi value, so n will be 1. And the strategy that we are going to follow in the odd is that we will first place 1 and then start swapping 2 pairs like 1 3 2, whereas for even numbers what we are going to do, we are start swapping pairs from beginning only, like we can do 2 1 4 3. And so I'm going to show you the code for this problem. So in this code you can see if n is 2, then I'm initially printing 1 and then start swapping the numbers, means initializing k2 as 3 and then printing 3 and the one number less than that, and then incrementing it by 2 and so on. So I'm getting the required permutation, and if it is even, then I'm starting swapping pairs from the beginning only. I'm keeping k2 as 2 and then printing 2 and then 1 and then incrementing it by 2 and so on.